the question is, how did we do that? And the answer is twofold. One, we had a community that still was committed to and believed in its future and knew that it would get over this, but it would take a while. And two, you had a local bureaucracy and a central government bureaucracy that recognised that it would need to move quickly to change some rules and ways of doing things to allow business to carry on. For example, we immediately at the council changed all of the planning laws in the city that prevented you having a commercial business in a residential area. We parked all those for a period of 5 years, which we could extend if we had to. And we said, you can take your business home, keep your business going. Let's try to find ways to keep people in jobs. Yes, we don't want you putting an iron foundry in a lovely genteel street. That would be silly. And so we still had a program of checks, but they were very simple checks. And you could basically turn up and we could give you permission to set up your dentist office or your accountancy firm or your legal firm or your small sales operation. You could take it anywhere and do it. That's the first thing. And then on the larger scale of things, we just encouraged organisations that we were part of. For example, we own most of the seaport, the airport, and a number of other key infrastructure bodies. We just said, be innovative. Forget about turning a buck for us. Just make sure that your business survives, and do what you can to help the businesses around you. So the fact that we are controllers of a significant amount of the community's infrastructure meant that we were able to give some very clear orders very quickly. Now our port is completely decimated, right? All of the cranes had fallen off, the container cranes had run off the container tracks, and we were loading, we export a lot of coal through there from the other side of the Southern Alps, comes through on rail. And the guys had a coal loader that couldn't track up and down anymore. So what they did was they just moved the ships up and down. And the container cranes wouldn't move, so they adapted another system of one crane that could move and they could push the ship up and down, and they made it function. And if you give people room to excel in the face of a difficult challenge, there will always be some people who will. And it's the ability to then identify those people inside an organisation, give them credibility and have a go at the ideas. It's a very, very rich part of human nature. Confront any human with challenge, and the majority of people will actually start to figure out ways around it. It seems to be inherent in us.